Hello everybody on the internet, this is Doc Eon coming to you with the first Monday Miniatures Ramble of 2017. It's the 2nd of January, and I haven't done a whole lot since New Year's Eve when I did my wrap-up video. I've actually not finished any new minis since then. It's only been 2 days, sorry. But as you can see here, I have done a little work on this sleigh. I've attached the sides. I've not only attached them, I've gap filled a little bit here on the bottom, not for appearance, but for structural reasons, because there was a huge gap here that meant the glue connection was very unstable, and I needed something to fill it out. So I'm going to paint over this and finish up the bottom and the sides, and then the base finally dried, and so I've primed this black. I'm going to start painting it. So we're definitely on track to finishing this whole model by next week. I mean, that should not be a problem. Likewise, the troll, I don't know if you can tell, I've done some more work on the armor, the straps, the clothing, and the hammer. Still have the skin left to do, and after that, touching up the base and adding snow to it. Again, by next week, I promise this will be done. Then we have all these let's shift the camera, all these pirates. I don't know if I can fit them all in one shot. Basically, I've just started working on the skin tones of them. I've done some work on the bases and started painting the skin. I'm going for sort of a tanned look on these guys because, well, they're pirates. They're out on the sea, they're in the sun all the time. So, of course, the ladies are slightly lighter, but I'm painting them more tan than I normally paint females. I usually paint females with very, very pale skin, and this is going to be slightly more ruddy. And the guys are still a little bit darker. Yeah, not much to show there, really. Let's go over to... Okay, so this little armless goblin is a pirate on a ship's deck. I think you can see. His arms are not attached yet. He's got one hook and one cleaver. Likewise, this guy is not yet fully assembled. He just has a sword that's sort of hanging, supposed to be attached to his belt someplace, I think. The final hassle-free mini I haven't really assembled yet. This troll, it's still in pieces, but I've cleaned it up, prepared it for attaching, and I've started prepping a sort of seaside base for it. This is going to be water, a little rock in the water, and this is going to be the shore. Yeah. What else do we have? We have the Reaper miniatures. The giant croc I assembled, and it took a bit of gap filling. I don't know if you can see the white stuff here is plastic putty from Vallejo. The tail section actually required a lot of gap filling. I actually did a sort of combination of green stuff, no, not green stuff, gray, it was gray stuff actually. It was a harder putty combined with super glue to get that to fit together. The jaw was slightly easier. The top jaw here was a separate piece. And the rest of these are simply, let's see, here's the Kelpies. They're single piece castings. They've just been glued to the base, and I've smoothed out the transition with some green stuff. And as usual, I'm going to apply some basing grit and yada yada yada. You know the drill. Mostly the same thing with this one. It has a tail that's separate. I tried just gluing it on, and it just wouldn't set. So I'm going to clean off the remnants of the glue and try to use accelerant to help it along. And that's I'm definitely going to have to do that with these pieces. Like this is just a very small nub in the hand here. That's going to be really hard to attach. And she's got these kind of wings sticking out the back, very, very small connection points. That's going to have to use some accelerant. And so it's not going to be the best bond, but what can you do? And finally the CL, oh, this is a one piece, single casting. So no problem there. As I think I mentioned, you're wondering where are the sharks. I haven't been able to get hold of proper bases for the sharks, so they're sort of in on the waiting list still. I'll add them to the queue as soon as I manage to get some flying stands I can use as bases for them. Now, with all this going on, do I still need to prep some stuff? I'll show you something that I have in the works. Now, I'm not sure whether I will actually have time to start any new projects till next week, but if I do, this will be it. The Slave Lords, as the set is called, The Scourge of Sutterham, and it is 5 of the Slave Lords from the old AD&D module. You see the cover of here. And these are painted up. And like all GeForce 9 models, these are resin, and as I've said before, I'm getting kind of skeptical about their human minis, but I couldn't resist these because they are such iconic characters that I really, really need to have them and to have them painted up. I'm not sure about the color choices they've made. I mean, the rogue is in kind of a light colored cloak for a rogue. The fighter, okay. And the mage, he's supposed to be an illusionist, bright green. Oh, sure, whatever. But Mordramu is the high priest of the Earth Dragon cult. He shouldn't be in a light gray robe. He should be in earth colors, like he should be in green or brown or something like that. And Brother Millerjoy, he's from a society of monks called the Scarlet Brotherhood. Why is he in a white gray robe? He should be in red, of course. So we'll have to fix that. But anyway, that is the long-term plan. Yeah, starting things off with a bang. I just said a couple of days ago that I was, resolved to cut down on my buying for this year, and I start out with 53 minis in the first week. But as I commented last time, this is stuff that I ordered last year. This is all from North Star Miniatures that has sale in December. And, well, let's unpack some of this and see what it is. So the basic thing is that they had a sale, they had 40% off on these basic boxes of plastic stuff. So I got the Soldiers and Cultists because I didn't have them since before. I mean, 40% off, that's £16 for a box of 20 miniatures. That's a steal. That's almost nothing. At the same time, I got this little blister of also, well, sort of North Star related, Young Fire Elementalist, two female mages, and some Christmas related stuff. I believe this is some sort of Santa, and this is also some sort of Christmas. Oh, it's the back side of them. Some Christmas themed minis, as are maybe these. I don't know. Some sort of. I guess they're supposed to be snowmen. They're kind of heavily textured. And these, which are, I believe, Christmas Carol themed minis. That's Tiny Tim on the shoulders of somebody. I think Scrooge is here somewhere. and somebody else. Yeah, so that was why we're starting off with, you know, deep in the red. And this is going to be a theme for the, like, all spring long, probably. I'm going to be in debt. I'm going to be in the hole. I'm going to rack up over 100 purchased minis very rapidly over the next few weeks, and the painting will not go nearly as quickly. So I'm going to be digging a hole and then climbing out of it. Anyway, that was this Monday's video, kicking the year off, 2017. Let's hope it's a good year. And I will see you in a week. Until then, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you later. This is Dakia, signing off.